What's going on, guys, and welcome to PoeBoys. This video is sponsored by Last Fit Liners, and you've seen the floor mats that we put in this Tundra before, and now it's time to put a bed liner in this truck. So before we're gonna get this video started, we're gonna go ahead and check out this Last Fit Tundra bed liner real quick. So huge thank you to Last Fit for sending one out. This is a paid promotion. So let's go ahead and get into this before I show you guys the video of driving the twin turbo Mustang 2024 down some mountains, which is freaking awesome. So we won't talk about the fact that I'm on crutches right now. I'll get into that later in another video. But let's go ahead and get started by unboxing this thing. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this thing out of the box. Here it is. So these things are laser scanned to the bed of your truck. So whether you have the 5.5 or the 6.5, or if you even just have another vehicle that just needs floor mats or bed liner or anything like that, they have a scan for your vehicle. So you could just go online, order it, and then you have something to protect you from all of the elements, as well as keep your bed safe. So here is the liner right here, and this is what it's going to look like. It looks like it's a very nice material. It's called TPU, it's thermoplastic something rather. It honestly seems really good. I think it's just as simple as taking the whole entire thing, taco it from the backside, and then you put it in like that. All right, guys, so this is the liner in the bed right here, and just out of the box, I'll show you that it looks like this, and it looks very good. The quality is actually extremely nice. It's got a really nice textured feel, so that way if you have anything sitting on here, it's not really gonna slide around. There's more people that have videos out that show you how it works completely. But for my video, the Last Fit Liner's Tundra bed liner, it fits like a glove, and the fitment honestly is perfect. Like I said, guys, don't be mistaken. These need a few days to wait out in the heat, and whenever it gets warm enough, this will form to the bed of the truck, and it will sit flat and flush. So do not worry about it sitting the way it is. It will form to the bed of the truck after a few days of sitting in the sun. So don't worry about that. All truck bed liners kind of do the same thing. So it's not really just the company specific, it's just all bed liners specific. So now we got the Last Fit bed liner in the truck, as well as the Last Fit floor liners in this thing. And I gotta say, guys, they look freaking great. So if you want to get some floor liners or bed mats of your own, go to lastfit.com and click the link in my description, or use code PO on their website and get you a discount, and it'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much to Last Fit for sending those parts over, and let's get into the video. Welcome to PoeBoys. Welcome to PoeBoys. Oh my goodness. So it looks like we're gonna be taking this twin turbo 2024 Mustang GT and taking it to somewhat through the mountains with this. And we're gonna see what it does. I'm very interested to see how it does and what it's going to do with Mello and Dill. What's good? Hola. Hola! All right, so first things first, we are inside of a 2024 Mustang that, if you guys haven't seen, don't you think, make sure train tracks don't rip off a turbo. Why are you turning now? What? In front of the McLaren? I gotta say, that's just a sit. The guy behind us. Let it be a new edge. Blocks the road for all the fun cars. They look good, but they drive slow. I love that we're just listening to Sam Hunt. Sam Jam! He does. Oh, let's go.
You never know what you're gonna hear with me, bro.
Oh, that's not a bad thing. So this car really is doing amazing. It's doing everything it needs to. It's driving amazing, doing better than expected. Cylinder head temp is low. So honestly, our temps are even staying good too. It just seems as if one thing that we're probably gonna do on this car before we get rid of it is do an oil cooler. But other than that, it's driving amazing. I mean, you guys see right here, we're doing very good. The process of how smooth it is crazy. Just bolt some turbos onto this thing and it just goes. Beautiful. Let's hear them blow off valves. Now is the time. All right, twin turbo Mustang. This car does not have what the brake says the other car. It's got him, but it ain't as good.
Pull a copyright strike in the footage. For real?
Yeah. Okay, so this car. Oh. No throttle. Throttle.
Sound bubbly, huh?
Engine oil temp's decent, AFRs are decent. Something's not right though, so I'm gonna put it. Could just be a boost line got loose. We'll get to the top of the mountain and fix it.
There you go.
That man stopped in the road.
Yeah, fucking super cool.
You have to go over there. You can hear the turbo
noise.
so loud.
Yeah, I say it got louder too.
It sounds like one of the couplers blew off of the turbo. We'll have a stopping spot up here in a second. Yeah, that was goofy.
What?
I was going to like give it throttle and the whole car just fell on its face. And now if I give it throttle at all, like it's like I put the throttle down halfway, but it's like I barely just breathed on it. That's all it's got. Youth ministry, that'll work. All right. I think we popped a boost boot.
Really?
Yeah, just it fell on its face, and then now I can hear the turbos whooshing. So like whenever we give it throttle from down low, it's just.
There's the one on the driver's side too.
Yeah, it sounds like driver's side turbo area.
Feels intact.
It feels intact.
Yeah, let me drive it real quick.
Yeah, go for it. It definitely feels like it's not making boost on one of them. Everything else seems decent. No problem.
And the leaves in the grill.
Yeah. It sounds good.
All 8 pistons came out at one time. Pew, 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 through the radio. Dope dance. It's crazy. Poe got smacked in the head with one of the pistons. Fell on his face. You can feel it. It's just like
It was in like some kind of a fail safe of some sort. I just
Okay.
turned it off and turned it back on. But
Okay, but just reset it and it's good?
yeah.
All right, sounds good. I just didn't want to hurt anything. I guarantee you Gavin got in this car and put it to the floor and tried as hard as he could, and it didn't happen. You know how when you bring your car to a mechanic and it doesn't do the problem that it happens?
Yeah.
I'm almost positive that's just what happened. I don't want to blow it up. I'll just be gentle with it.
It seems like it only do it when you downshift and get on it.
All right, we're leaving the mountain. Gavin's in his McLaren. I am whipping this thing. We're going to take this on its way back. Don't forget to use code POE. Oh, yeah, that's true. So whenever you enter to win this car, because you can get this car on Gavin's website. Okay, like I was saying, you could enter to win this on Gavin's website. So it's just a 6.com. You go on the website and you have a chance to actually win this car. Not only just this car as well as the M4 that he just released as well. So he's giving away this car or the M4. So if you buy anything off the website, then you can get anything on the website, gets you entered to win that car. Say this one, the one I'm driving literally right now, or the M4 that you can see on his channel is just a 6. But something also worth noting is Gavin set up an affiliate link, which basically means that if you use code code POE on Gavin's website for anything that he has, that basically means that you can get a discount for anything on your entries towards winning this car. So if you're interested in winning this car, or you want to buy anything from the Don't Lose Sight brand, or if you want to get anything from the Answers to Six website, code POE is how you can do it for cheaper. Chasing a McLaren through the mountains is crazy. And a twin turbo Mustang, 2024 Mustang, in the year 2024. Goes crazy. It's a good thing we got this Jeep Grand Cherokee to make sure we don't run off the road. But like I said, this thing has been driving crazy. The point that we can just take this car with no tune and just rip it is kind of wild. All right, so now we've got everyone caught up. We're probably gonna get a little bit of space in between these cars. Yeah, we're going high and low. Like, you see how much elevation we have? We're about to be ground level soon. Every time, bro.
I know, dude. It's always a fucking Jeep.
It's a pace setter.
It's usually a Wrangler, but...
Yeah, for real. It usually is a Wrangler, not an old Cherokee, whatever this is. He's speeding it up. He's definitely giving it.
He can only do so much at a time, bro. Give it hell, bro.
That thing's at 99% right now.
He can only get in so much at a time.
Damn, I will say this car, for not even being a performance pack.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie though, by now I would have pulled over.
Yeah, for real. There's been a few spots that you could have.
I would have wanted to watch.
There's a McLaren behind him, you know?
I would have tried to keep up and try from the back.
Dang, it drives so beautifully. So obviously we got a check engine light on. Don't mind that. We did just put turbos on it and didn't tune the car. But since the car can actually handle it, it's fine. But that, and then also the TPMS sensor light is on. We got to figure that out too. But that seems to be the only problems with it. Oh, spit flame.
Like, get the fuck out.
McLaren's literally spitting flames because it wants to open up, but it can't.
And he like,
The Jeep almost took it off the road. Deadass, the Jeep like had 2 tires in the grass. Dude, he loved that thing.
you saw the stance and everything.
Yeah. That man's whole body looked. The wing is crazy. Dude, this thing's not slow.
This thing fast.
That thing's faster, of course. Damn. I'll honk it. I'll honk. All right. Moving.
That thing is crazy. This thing is crazy.
Honestly, that's really good. Oil temps are a little warm because we just raced. Makes sense. We've just added 2 heaters to our oil system. Since this car doesn't have a cooler yet, it's only got 2 turbos, which literally are hot pieces of metal that are constantly glowing. So technically, yes, this is just a heated oil car. So the oil is going to be running a lot faster. So that means we need to get a cooler for it. And as soon as we could do that, we'll be good. Oh yeah. What a beautiful running car. So downshifts throws it off. It doesn't like downshifts.
Yeah.
I think it's the rev matching on the thing is doing it too much.
Only when you throw it down, and that's when it will start acting.
So that makes sense. So with the car with no tune, as it tries to downshift, the computer doesn't know what to think because it thinks that it's NA. So when it gives it that much throttle, it builds boost. So it doesn't know what to do because it's building boost when it's just trying to rev match. So it's going way higher, and that needs to eventually be figured out in the tune, and I wonder if it'll self-learn or if we just need to not do that. Whenever the tune does end up getting unlocked, we will have not as many problems with that. And the oil temperature's going right back down. AFRs were down to 9. So a comfy AFR on wide open throttle is 12.0, 11.9, 12.0, and we were at 9.0. So that means 9 pieces of air for 1 piece of fuel. And we can get up to 12 pieces of air for 1 piece of fuel, each molecule. Which means that technically this car can make a shit ton more power at the same timing it is alone. It's just the tune is being very careful, and the tune's being very safe for it, which is crazy because it's a stock car. Since these new generation Coyotes have the direct injection, you don't need to put injectors on them. You don't really need to put a fuel system on them until over 600 horsepower. And then you also don't really need to tune it because the map system can adjust for 5 pounds of boost, which this car, wait, okay, here we are right here. Honestly, I want to get this car into boost again and see if it'll say if we're making any. So right here is our vacuum. If it knows that we're getting into boost, it should say, okay, so it doesn't know we're in boost. We would have to physically put a boost gauge on there. It just knows that we're out of vacuum. This can only measure suck, where boost is a blow. So we need to get a sensor that measures both suck and blow as far as boost and vacuum, and then we'll be able to read that on this sensor to read boost and vacuum. Very interesting. Sorry. So yeah, it's not necessarily as fast as a McLaren 720S on race gas making the steam, but it is a 2024 Mustang that's turboed and freaking fast. Damn, I will say, just to be able to take a car, throw 2 turbos on top of it, so it's now a twin turbo Mustang, just bolt it on. Like literally, now this is bolt-on mods. It's not to a point where it was before where you had to do a full system, maybe wait for your fuel system because that costs just as much as your turbos. Now it's just like you buy 1 turbo system and you just throw it on your car, and then you can drive your car with them installed until you can afford to upgrade. Or, and not in this case, we would put a fuel system and do everything in this car if it was unlocked, but we're waiting for the fuel system to unlock specifically from Ford. So whenever they can crack these ECUs, someone is literally trying to hack this ECU every single day until they can figure it out. And once they do, we'll be able to tune these cars and make a whole bunch of power. It's just those people haven't been able to figure it out yet. They've tried F-150 ECUs, they've tried a whole bunch of different ways, but they haven't quite figured it out. So as soon as that does get figured out, these cars are gonna make a whole bunch more power. And don't take that as something misleading, as like it's not gonna happen, because every single car goes through this phase. It's just that this is a 2024 car. It's kind of new. We have to wait for it to become a little old to figure it out. And then once it is out, then we'll have tuning unlocked, and then we'll wait for the same exact thing in 2025. So it's just a matter of, since it's so new, we got to get past their EPA systems because the Ford stock systems have to lock it down really bad for emissions. I think that's why Ford is making their tuning systems map-based, because map-based tuning is why the car is able to handle boost. And technically they're able to get around some EPA laws with running map-based tuning, because you can boost a car or even nitrous a car with this exact setup with factory tuning. I think that it's pretty interesting. We've had the same amount of brake as acceleration this whole time, and then way more turning G's than the above. 0.69 G's of brake, 0.68 G's of acceleration, 1 G both laterally left and right. We got any motherfucking bangers? Any bangers?
Oh, you off?
We can jam some bangers now.
Oh.
Nigga shit hit stick, taco soon as spider whip, get on the street, swing right out the